And just as you're doing that, you kind of wiggle the bar. We call that vibrato. But so if you hold it real still like this, it just sounds like two notes, right? Wiggle your bar kind of like this. Not quite so much, but you're just kind of rocking it, right? Like that. Don't come off the fret. Stay on the same fret.
Oh.
So this is the sound that you're working towards, right? See my bar, it's not moving off that fret. It's just kind of rolling back and forth. So way too much bar movement there. It's just a. So if you notice, look real close. Mostly what I'm doing is going back and forth like this.
Just rocking.
I'm not going like this. I'm rolling it kind of. So your bar, you know, if you look at the way your bar is shaped, right? Kind of like a half circle there.
Mm-hmm.
If you're right on top of the fret in the middle of the bar, you get this sound. But if you roll it back, you hear how it changes to lower. If you roll it forward, it gets higher. So that's all we're doing is we're not moving the bar up and down, we're just kind of rolling it back and forth like that. And that gives it that sound we call a trill. It's called trilling, and I mean, it probably does look like I'm going like that, but I'm not. Just kind of rolling it back and forth.
Oops.
And you have to keep this in kind of the same speed as whatever your finger's going. So if I'm doing it real slow, I'm moving the bar slow as well. But I'm going pretty fast here, right? So my bar is going back and forth real fast. But okay, so this is a new thing for you to practice. Just any two fingers, either one, and your thumb.
Just on the second fret.
Well, anywhere you want. It doesn't matter. You know what you're trying to do is get this. But here and with this one, you know, lift your bar up. Every time you hit this note, put your bar down, and then as you go to the next one with this finger, lift your bar up. So you got, see what I'm doing here? I'm going. So this open string, I've got the bar up, hitting that second string open. Then with my thumb, I'm hitting this third string at the second fret. When I go to hit the second string again, I'm lifting the bar up. And as I lift the bar up, I'm hitting that string, the third string, with my thumb to stop it from ringing. So otherwise I'd get this. I don't want that sound. I want two clean notes. I want. Okay, well you got the idea. I mean, you just need to work on it. That's all. So you want to, you know, work on this until you and just try to get it fast as you can. This is the trill with the bar. But this is a different exercise. Right? This is the. So what we're doing here is just, this is part of Jingle Bells, but it's also a common technique that we, right? We're just doing a couple of notes and it as a sequence of notes in something like. See, it's that same technique in different places. Right, so that's two new techniques that I want you to practice. Right, the trill and just this little note. I don't even know what to call it. It's just.
That's what I'm really going to have to work on.
Yeah, this one takes a lot of practice, but you know, this is what allows you to do all those really fancy, cool sounding leads, like stuff like that. That technique is what allows you to do that. So, and even other stuff, you know. So if you watch my thumb here, I'm almost always, after I hit a note on that string, right, I'm stopping that note with my thumb. So this is a Western swing song called Lucky Shuffle. And see how I'm stopping that note? So that technique, stopping with your thumb, and after you get that, you start to use your fingers to stop notes as well. Just putting them down there to stop the note from ringing. So practice that as much as you can. And then this one. Because this is very important. It's simple. It takes, you know, it does take practice to get this down, but.
Now, right there, are you playing like that second?
Open second string.
Okay.
So it's just open second, and I'm lifting the bar right here, and then second fret, third string with my thumb. And when I go back to hit the open string again on the open second, I'm lifting the bar and hitting the string with my thumb, not to make a sound, but just to stop it from ringing. So, and so it's like that. As I hit the second string open, lifting the bar, and at the same time I'm stopping the third string with my thumb. So if I didn't do that, if I can even do it, I don't know. It's that just doesn't sound clean. Got a lot of extra noise, and the two notes are kind of conflicting.
So you're really hitting the second and third string. Right?
Second and third.
String.
Right?
And then the second fret.
So I I don't know, you can hear all that extra noise and but now when I add my thumb to stop that third string, you hear how much cleaner that sounds? I mean, it's very distinct, two distinct notes. So I guess one way you might practice that is just to go,
Just leave it on there.
well, pluck the string and then go back and stop it. There you go. And just practice that and try to do it, you know, as fast as you can, like. And then go back and add that other note that. Well, use your bar on the 2nd fret, 3rd string. Just the tip.
Right down here like this.
There you go. So when you hit that open string though, bring your bar up. Clear the string with your bar. So you hit the open. And then lift it back up as you hit the 2nd string.
Well,
3rd string. There you go. There you go. You got it. But now say your thumb thing is slid around again.
yep. I got to watch that.
Yeah, I'm constantly adjusting mine when I'm playing because they do that. They do slide around, so I'm always reaching over and putting it back where it's supposed to be. Especially when you're playing and you know you start to get sweaty and it starts sliding around.
Yeah, it slides a lot.
There you go. So don't forget though, you want to use 2 fingers. You want to do it with 2 fingers,
yes.
not just your thumb.
Okay.
So your 2nd string, your open 2nd string, you're using one of these 2 fingers to do it, and then thumb for the 3rd string.
I'm trying to put my fingers down like you said.
Yeah, I know it's a lot. It's this is not an easy instrument. Okay, so that's going to keep you busy, right, for a week. I mean, if all you practice is those 2 things, I'll be happy. That and that. So, and again, I can't stress this enough. This technique, this one right here, right, is extremely important because without that, being able to mute that string after you want to go to another note, you won't ever have a nice clean sounding. Well, here's a good example, right? This is a song called Wheelhouse, right? Right, you see how nice and clean that sounds? But if you look at my thumb, right, I'm stopping a lot of notes with that. it's going to sound probably like this. All that ringing of other strings and all stuff, the notes are not distinct. Now if I play that, I don't know if I can play that fast without muting, but you hear how messy that sounds? If I go back and I do it the correct way with the muting, every note is distinct and you can hear every note of that. So that, I can't stress it again enough, that this technique, stopping that previous note, practice that until you're sick of it.
Okay, I'll try.
So, all right. I think that's going to keep you busy.
I believe so. Oh, man. I appreciate you working with me.
Oh, no problem. I enjoy it.